All right, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your girl, Maisha, coming to you. All right, coming to you with a reading on what you need to know today. I didn't feel comfortable leaving y'all without a reading going into the weekend, all right? Because I was going to take today off and come back on Monday, but I'm here. All right, tap in, tap in. Listen, these messages are timeless. Right now, I'm only doing live messages, okay? Whenever you tap on, this message is meant for you to hear. Please use your discernment, y'all. Every reading won't be for you, but most readings are. You found it for a reason, so, use your discernment. But this is what you need to know for the weekend. Y'all be careful for these illusions and delusions, okay? I mean, baby, these covens, baby, they throwing out all kind of illusions. Energy is fluid, you guys, all right? So energy moves every day. Every day the energy changes. It has an opportunity to adjust. Why? Because people have free will, right? So you guys may get a reading and then the energy may change, right? Off of maybe your decision or the person's decision in your energy. But y'all, people manipulate these readings a lot. Y'all gonna have to use y'all motherfucking discernment out here. Damn, I meant to get my earrings. Y'all gonna have to use y'all discernment out here. That's all I'm gonna say with it, okay? Hold on, y'all. I definitely have to get my earrings. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold on. I felt better. I felt better. Sorry. I felt better. Shit. All right. But yeah, I'm going to check this energy out. Y'all said y'all want to do the what I need to know. So that's definitely what I'm about to do. What you need to know. Shout out to those of y'all that have been supporting the channel. Y'all, these are some different type of fucking earrings. But I feel naked without them. All right. Hey, what's up, mama? What's up, Miss Gwen? Weekend energy, child. Don't forget, you guys, we have a love reading going on Monday. I'm so excited to that reading because I actually get to dive in to the energy, and I usually don't do it, so I'm really excited about that reading. But let's go ahead and see what's out here. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors of the highest white light, please allow me to channel only the messages of the highest white light. Anything not of the highest white light, please close and shut that door. Respectfully, Archangel Michael, please protect my energy, the energy of my loved ones and those that are viewing this reading. Look at the first card out. Man, I'm telling y'all, listen, y'all gonna have to know that you know that you know. Okay? The first card out is the generational wealth. Some of y'all need to know what the fuck season that you are in, and should nothing be able to change your motherfucking mind. Not a show, not a social media post, not a conversation, not your homie, not your lover. Nobody should be able to change your mind when it comes to knowing that you did the motherfucking work when it comes to building generational wealth. I'm not talking about you necessarily having it in your hands. I'm talking about you having the wealth mindset, you having the mindset of the magnetism of wealth, okay? The things that you think about is wealth. The things that you speak about is wealth. And when I say wealth, I mean connected to the ancestors because it says generational, okay? So this message is going to be very specific, okay? When you think about generational wealth, you think about the characteristics of the person who is able to build for generations to come. What is that person 9 times out of 10 able to tie to? The generations. 222, as I say that, Come on, come through. Listen, somebody, you got to be tapped into your generation. Also, you got to be tapped into your ancestors. This is that generation. Come through, spirit. You understand? The wisdom builds the generational wealth for the legacy, but you got to be tapped in. Tapped into what? Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love when my guys, you know what I'm saying? You got to be tapped into the generations. Every decision that you make, every thought. Understand that? You see, I'm talking to somebody very specific, and I knew what I was picking up on. Cause you got rich motherfuckers out here, but they don't make decisions based off their family. They don't make decisions based off their children. You see what I'm saying? So I'm talking to a very specific group of people out here, and I knew it. That's why I just really let the cards talk here. You understand? Come on, spirit. Because a lot of people like to run around and snatch your energy. A lot of people like to cause delusions and illusions in the energy like it's them. But that's why I tell y'all all the time, you got to have a guide that ain't going to play with the energy and lead y'all astray. You understand? Come through, spirit. I'm talking to a 333 as I say this. I'm talking to a very specific group of people. They're going to have the what? Characteristics of what? Father and mother energy. These are people who are going to, in this season, I don't know about last season, I don't know about the season before, but in this season, they are thinking about their children. In this season, they're thinking about the long-term vision when it comes to their family. See what I'm saying? I'm talking to a very specific group of people. You got to know that you know. You got to know that the reason that your heart has been turned to your children is for a mission. It's for a purpose. There's a reason why you're family centered right now. There's a reason why you're family driven right now. Maybe where you wasn't before. I'm hearing that the father has turned the heart of the fathers back towards the children. Let me see about this scripture here. All right, so this is again going to be specific for a certain group of people because we're talking about the generational wealth. We're talking about the legacy. And respectfully, it ain't going to be everybody's fucking energy. Because some of y'all lay up with men that don't give a fuck about their children. Some of y'all prefer men that don't do shit for their children. You know what I'm saying? And here I am getting ready to walk away from people that's focused on their children because I love a motherfucker that's focused on their children. So much so that I don't never want to be the reason behind causing any type of interruption towards that energy. You understand what I'm saying? So, because I run a strict program. You feel me? And yeah, let's look at this. Father's heart towards the children. There's a lot of y'all bitches, y'all like to lay up with these niggas these men that don't think about their children. They don't make decisions based off their children. They hate the children's mothers. They won't fuck with the children's mothers. If y'all be fucking around with some questionable characters, okay? But Malachi, and this you don't have to subscribe to scripture. I'm just giving you the foundational energy. You could take whatever you want. Malachi 4 and 6. 4 and 6 could be significant because 4 plus 6 is 10. Okay, that is 10 is over, something over, closing out a cycle. Okay, so then we got the King James, and I don't mean to be rude, y'all, but this is the kingdom state of mind, and I ain't gonna be for everybody. I ain't trying to be for everybody. You know, I'm for a specific, exclusive group of people that are, I'm not a free for all. And so I really want people to understand that when they come to my readings, so that they can find the reader for them. You know, my people know who I am, and those are the people that I'm talking to. I'm not here to appease other individuals, okay? I'm here to do my motherfucking job, okay? And so I'm not a free for all. Y'all need to find the reader that works for y'all. I work for the collective who is tied into the ancestors, who's connected to the children, to the mothers of the children. Okay? So Malachi 4 and 6. 4, 6 could be significant. Okay? It says, and he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. Listen what the fuck was said right here. Listen. I will turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the children's hearts to the father, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. So people that have been cursed and parts of the world that is cursed is getting smited because the hearts of the father are not turned to the children and vice versa. And I did a reading on that not too long ago where I told y'all it was some karmic ass fathers who had sacrificed the bloodline for fame and for fortune and money. That's why I'm being very specific here and letting you know I'm not talking to you bitter bitches and bitter bums who would sacrifice your own children for fame and fortune. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm not your reader. This is not a safe space for you motherfuckers. At any point, will you ever go off and leave your children high and dry and then feel like you can come over here and get some empathy or take an energy? I wouldn't give a fuck about you, and your mama should have swallowed you, with all due respect. And I've been trying to be nice. I told my baby I was going to try to be nice, but I don't like y'all. I mean, I really don't like y'all. I mean, I'm just going to keep it real. I don't like people who are not tied to nothing significant, okay, respectfully. But anyway, if you are wondering, so that was the King James Version, and I know a lot of readers, and I know a lot of y'all don't subscribe to scripture, but I use scripture like history, like the Bible is basic instructions for living, okay? Basic instructions for living. I'm not subscribed to a religion. So when I look at this, I'm looking at this as historical facts of what has happened in the past that we can probably look up historic data and find out how the earth was smited because of the fathers not having any hearts for the children. Okay, well, it's the same thing now. And the reason I'm saying is because we're talking about this generational wealth and building a legacy. So that was the King James Version. Let me do the Amplified. He will turn the hearts of the fathers to the children and the hearts of the children to the fathers, a reconciliation produced by repentance. And I feel like it doesn't matter where you are on the spectrum, divine masculine. If you are at this point where you accept the responsibility and accountability for your fatherhood, you too can have reconciliation to this energy. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody will say, well, my baby daddy didn't do this and my baby daddy didn't do that. Yeah, but what is he doing now? And what is he willing to do now? Okay, and that the Amplified tells me that a reconciliation will also happen for the fathers whose hearts is turned towards the children, according to them repenting, like having and taking accountability, or them having introspection and doing a transformation and changing. And then again, it says, so that I will not come and strike the land with the curse. So listen to what I'm telling you, especially if I have masculines in here. Masculines, if you are at this point where you are providing for your children and your children are loving on you and you're building relationships that could have been severed, or you're taking accountability for the relationships that has been severed with your children, your land is not and will not be cursed. You have some protection there. You have some protection there. You understand what I'm saying? Because what y'all need to realize as divine masculines is your protection is not based off of who validates you and who co-signs for you. Your protection is going to be based off your acts of motherfucking obedience. And I keep trying to get people to think about that sometimes, especially masculines, because you guys do not understand to make sure you stay up under your covering. Okay. And what do I mean covering? You have to stay up under your source, your ancestors' guides. If you're married, your wife, stay up under your covering so that you can be protected in every aspect of your life, because shit is not fair out here. So I'm just giving you divine laws and principles that you can lean on to understand that you will be protected in this time as you work with your children and your children work with you. Okay, so that's Malachi 4 and 6. It says that I will not come and strike the land with the curse. So don't let nobody make you feel like you cursed, like you in danger, and you know that you are doing the right thing when it comes to your children. Okay, when you know that you are doing the right thing when it comes to you solidifying the generational wealth for your children using wisdom. Let's talk about wisdom. What is wisdom? Through life experiences, you become wiser and you use it to help others. There are prerequisites to divine masculines getting this level of protection and getting this generational wealth. I know we have decided to be codependent or be dependent on society and the world's views and external forces. But here, what I'm telling you, divine masculine, is that if you use the wisdom of your life experiences and use it to help others, while your heart is being turned not only towards your children, but children in general, the children's hearts will be turned towards you. Not only is that going to give you the blueprint for generational wealth for you can build your legacy, it's also going to protect your land. You understand? Because let's think about it, just common sense for a second. Let's just think about it. Let's say, the time comes and you leave this earth, right? You leave this earth, right? Your land is protected. Your children upon which you build the stable foundation is going to be protected long after you are gone, okay? So some of the decisions that you're making, the obedience that you're taking is setting you up to allow your children to have protection, spiritual protection, long after you are gone. Some of y'all people don't even think about that. I don't get paid enough to really be teaching y'all this for real. I'm just stopping by to give y'all some free game because there's so many people out here that like to play mind games. They like to play in the illusions and they like to play with delusions without being attached to any factual divine laws. So what I like to come in and I like to just blow y'all's mind real quick because motherfuckers love stealing energy, but they don't have no facts. So I'm attaching you to the divine law of facts when it comes to your spiritual protection as a divine masculine. The reason being is because a lot of people want to make you think that you don't have no protection, no spiritual protection, no divine protection. A lot of people want to make you feel scared, make you feel like you have to live in fear, like you got to watch over your shoulders. Let this be the motherfucking day that is no longer the case. Your land will be protected. And listen, for the boys, okay, the bros, okay, the motherfuckers out here that do not allow their hearts to be turned towards their children, most likely they are the ones that are opposing you. They are your adversaries. They're the ones that got something to say. Well, I'm going to let you know right now, you will get to watch their land be smitten, because the scripture says that spirit will come and strike their land with a curse if they do not turn their hearts towards the children. And not only that, the children has to turn their hearts towards them. So they will be cursed. So that's another reason why you are not going to have to fight any physical battles. You're not going to have to be out here going head up with these low vibrational energies, because they are already cursed, and so is their land. You understand what I'm saying? I heard take your hands off of it. I don't know what that means. I heard take your hands off of it, because whoever is already associated with not having their heart turned towards the children and vice versa, they already are smitten with the curse and their land is cursed. You can take your hands off of it, okay? That's what I heard. It is divine timing. You understand? Chess, never motherfucking checkers. And you are the alchemist, okay? You have the ability to change a negative into the positive. You can do it. Okay, period. Oh, snap. There it is. Okay, period. Get the fuck up out this matrix, okay? Feeling stuck, repeating cycles here. So you guys, it's divine timing for you to come into union, next level commitments, partnerships. Why? You guys have a big fucking assignment out here, okay, period. It involves a lot of money, generational wealth, building legacy. That's a lot. Talk about it. Thank you. Look at the mother. I said, talk about it. Regret. Yeah. Because when you start talking about, listen to what I'm saying. My spirit guides, they straight up. They straight up. When you start talking about, listen, I want to build generational wealth for my family. You know, I want to leave a legacy. You know what I'm saying? It's time for me to boss up. It's time for me to mature. You know, it's time for me to put old ways, old thoughts, old behaviors, environments away. I got to focus on building this legacy. You know, I've been through some things and I want to use it to help others. And I want to also use it to help my family. People going to start getting in regret. You're going to start mirroring onto people the very mindset that they should have had. This is not you in regret. But when you start talking about it to motherfuckers that's around you, about your desire to build generational wealth, about your desire to leave a legacy and lead your family, you're going to mirror this onto masculine energies who's going to be in regret because they, instead of taking on the energy and saying, look, I can transform too. I can change too. I can make shit happen too. They're going to be feeling like it's a missed opportunity. They'll never be able to get it right. They can't be like you. And instead of using you as an example to make the change, they'll live in this energy of regret. And this may or may not push them through a dark night of the soul. That's between them and their source, okay? But what you're going to do as you focus on building this generational wealth is you're going to push people into their dark night of the soul. And I honestly believe with the wisdom here, that's what you're meant to do. I mean, you talking about your plans and you taking action and showing them your plans, I feel like in some aspects it is going to force those around you to go through dark night of the souls, their own transformations. Okay, I heard transformative. What the fuck? What is this regret? Look, they're going to regret not bonding with their children. They're going to have to take accountability, just like you had to take accountability, just like you had to be transformative. You had to change. You had to accept your wrongs. You had to repent. You had to say, whatever. They're going to start having to go through it too. Shit, you did. What make people think they don't have to go through nothing? You did. You was in the same energy. You felt like it was a missed opportunity. You felt like you could have did things better. You could have, bonded with your children or chose better baby mamas, whatever the situation is. You had to go through it too. And what you did is you gained the wisdom to learn the lesson. And you started loving on the children that you have, or you're trying to love on the children because you know better now. And it's the same thing with these individuals. You're gonna push them to realize some things too, and I feel like that's your calling here as a goddess, as a god. Your calling is to be an example to others through your life, to push them to do better as well. Clarify this energy more. Yeah, I'm telling you, miracles. Like, you're gonna help people. That's point. Now listen, you could lead the fucking horses to the water. It don't mean they're gonna drink it. So I'm not saying everybody that you come into contact with is going to want to be helped or going to be changed. But these people are going to be helped. And there's miracles here. You're going to see miraculous changes come through, spirit. You're going to see men and women strengthened just by you using your wisdom, talking and telling your story, and you be an example to others. There's miracles out here. You could be somebody that feels like it's a missed opportunity. All right. Use your wisdom here. All right. And start bonding with the mother of your children or with your children. Okay. To see blessings. Okay. Depending on what level, where you guys at with it here. Okay. What's the miracles? Thank you, spirit. Yeah. The miracle is these individuals will be able to reclaim their power. These individuals will be able to call their power back. So you got some men in your life around you, maybe people that you grew up with, maybe some that you in passing or you will encounter that have given their power away. Some men, look, shit, to lust, godly. Maybe you this person, I don't know. But that you are around energies, or this could have been you in the past, present, future, take it as it resonates, that has given y'all's power away to lust. Okay, it says passion, lust. Okay, and that you're a part of the chosen 144, or they are. You guys are going to be on different spectrums. Take it as it resonates here. Some of you guys will have a choice. You know what I'm saying? This is the chosen 144. And then it says lust or passion. You guys will have a choice, or they have a choice, just like you, okay? Everybody's going to have an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like whoever this energy is, that's a father's love, this person could be recalling their power back. This could be happening now, you know? If like I said, depending on what spectrum you guys are on, there could be a masculine who's calling his power back from passion, from lust, okay? They need a miracle, or there's some type of miracle that has happened, and they could have met you. For some of you, they met you. You know what I'm saying? Because I did see the chosen 144 divine feminine energy. So there could be somebody here who is going through the dark night of the soul. Yeah, and they've met a new love. This is new to them, you know? And like I said, these divine masculines, you guys are going to be at different levels, but you will all be faced with the decision to make a break. Either boss up. It says the choice is yours. It says give up or boss up. Okay? It says give Jackal's Island observers how you treat people in your environment. Or don't nobody give a fuck. We don't give a fuck about how you treat people, how you treat yourself. Okay, I don't give a fuck. Fuck everybody. I don't give a fuck. Okay, we don't care about y'all like that. I don't know where people think that we supposed to put people over us. How do you treat yourself? Do you treat yourself good? Do you honor yourself? Do you take care of yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you, because it says something about how you treat people. Fuck people. Fuck them people. We're talking about family right here. That's the problem. That's the programming. The programming wants you to think of people outside of your tribe and outside. I'm talking about a generational wealth of father and his motherfucking children. Anybody outside of that, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. What? Am I missing something here? Let me see. I don't see nobody outside of this man's family or this woman's family here. So why? People need to take care of what their assignment is. Y'all need to go hopefully get some family and friends. Ain't nobody got to look out for you, you motherfuckers. That's where y'all getting these men to lose. This is why they forfeited and sacrificed their children in the past, by thinking about everybody else instead of them and their seeds and what they created. And that's the programming of the matrix. I just saw this in here, goddammit. Didn't we tell you these men and women are coming out the matrix? We're not taking care of the beast. We're not feeding that beast. We're not taking care of these motherfucking people. Fuck them. I'm sitting up here talking about somebody's ancestors and generational wealth, and y'all want us to worry about how y'all treat people? How the fuck did you treat our ancestors? How the fuck are you treating our kids? How the fuck are you treating our family? How about that? How about we treat you according to how you treat us? How about that? How would that feel? Is that an agreement? Is that good enough for you? Are you treating these men like they're generational builders, like they're fathers of wisdom? Are you taking and respecting the life experiences that they have, that they can use to help others? The fuck? The fuck y'all think y'all? Somebody here, listen, whoever I'm talking to, y'all need to understand what's new out here. It says new. This is new. Let the light bulb go off in your head that it needs to be more about your children, that it needs to be more about your generational legacy than anybody else, motherfucker. Let this be a light bulb to go off on you, especially if you this energy right here, you in regret because you always putting motherfuckers over your bloodline. Matter of fact, you probably with somebody that ain't even of your bloodline. Matter of fact, you probably gave all to a motherfucker that don't got nothing to do with your... Don't get me started on the bullshit today. This is new. Let this be new. It says connecting, starting a new project, business idea, epiphany. Somebody here, you will have an epiphany that okay, now let me talk to the karmic masculines. You going to have an epiphany of why your life is fucked up, why you in regret, why you've missed so many opportunities, why you're so motherfucking disappointed. Because you was lust driven, because you was passion driven. And you needed to be about your family business. New idea, connecting, healing journey. Okay, listen, divine masculine, divine feminine. This is new because this is a healing journey. You got to call your power back from these lovers, child. Some of y'all y'all gave a lot of y'all power away. Y'all was just, y'all was just dropping dick off. And let me tell you something. I gotta quit cussing as well because I'm trying to get my pay. Let me just say this. Let me hide this card because I don't want to get in trouble. Some of y'all was just dropping that thing off, and I ain't gonna knock y'all because I'm petitioning to get some dropped off to me. By the way, just to let you know, just to be honest, I'm petitioning to have a drive-by done. And some get dropped off, but, with respect. I mean, I'm just saying with all due respect, so I'm not going to be knocking anybody, and I'm going to always be honest, I make my own petitions as well, but, hopefully I ain't going to leave with his power. You know what I mean? I have no intentions on taking his power, or, I mean, I got some intention of taking some stuff, but it ain't going to be the power. Some of y'all have given your power away. Okay. And there has been instances and times when you've just been really passive about things. Okay. So I feel like a lot of you guys, if you haven't already, is going to be given the opportunity to recall your power back. Okay. Let's look at that. What is this recall your power? I'm telling you, look, everything you touch turns to gold in reverse. This is why a lot of shit ain't working for somebody. Who I'm talking to if it resonates. Like ever since you fucked with a certain person or a certain energy or energies, things have went downhill. You know what I'm saying? Nothing you touch works. It's because you gave your power away in a situation. So there's something new here to get you on a healing journey. All right. There's something new out here, a new connection, a new project, a new business idea. You had an epiphany, so you could have saw this. You could picture this. Yeah, this is an opportunity for you to call your power back. And I'm going to be honest. This is what I'm picking up, and I'm just going to be real. I want to be real. Let me just tell y'all, for men, like, if y'all got multiple baby mamas, she can't run that woman's house. Them baby mamas can't run the household. They're not going to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? So if you are used to your baby mamas running the show and running you over and shit like that, you got to take that power back because that's not healing. Okay, this is another reason why a lot of things is not working. Okay, so, and the reason I'm saying, I might get into this more on Monday when I talk about these relationships, but I feel like divine masculines, if you guys are coming into unions, you're going to have to let your person that you in a relationship with run that house and set them standards and them boundaries and put that protection up, because there needs to be a level of understanding and boundaries so things can work in your favor. Y'all are building generational wealth. It's miracles out here. So I've seen alchemy. Like, who is the woman can alchemize energy if you let her. Okay, if you're somebody here that is in the middle of healing, recalling your power back, and you coming into a new connection, a business opportunity, then you're gonna have to let whatever this is, this light, heal whatever missed opportunities that you have had or you have been through. You're gonna have to let that, you're gonna have to let that whatever this new is in your life. I ain't trying to meddle in your business. You're gonna have to let it heal. the reason that you have missed opportunities and whatever you're working on is not working. There's miracles out here for you, though. I'm telling you, you got to let somebody touch it. You got to get touched, baby. I'm just trying to tell you. I don't know. You got to get touched. I don't know. I just know there's a new connection, new business, new project, and the project is your healing for some of you. Some of you have already accomplished this. You've already accomplished this. But for others of you, you are on this healing vibration. You are on this healing journey to raise your vibration. You see what I'm saying? When you are around energies that have called your power, you're giving people power through passion, through lust, it lowers your vibration. Okay, a lot of you guys need to get in the energy of raising your vibration, because the raising of your vibration is how you reclaim what's rightfully yours, which is your power, which is your energy, which is your magnetic frequency. Some of y'all be hanging, yeah. I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna go a little bit. Let me pull the Lucky in Love deck. I'll tell y'all a little bit because I'm picking up on something here. I got because this could, I don't know. What's the Lovers here? Let me just see. Reclaiming his power with the Lovers. With the swift, Spirit said with the motherfucking swiftness. 8 of Wands. Oh my God. So y'all better do this quick. Lord. It say 8 of Wands. That's with the swiftness. So you have to communicate something when it comes to somebody you're in a connection with, lust, passion. Get your power back with the swiftness. You could have spoiled this individual. 5 of Swords is in reverse. This is somebody who wanted to win at all costs. This is somebody you could be investing in. You could be working real hard for, sowing seeds for. With the swiftness, call your motherfucking power back. You've put some seeds in this ground and it's not fertile because the energy's off. This is somebody who spoiled expectations. I don't know. I really don't like reading energies of bitches. I don't. Okay, pages. This is a Knight of Swords. This person is impulsive. This person is reckless. This person does things without thinking. And this is what the fuck y'all investing in. Come on, masculines. It's like, how you going to have a mind of generational wealth, right? Life's experiences that you could use to alchemize. You thinking about your children and you want to be in this energy of miracles, receiving it, but you're dealing with somebody who's reckless, impulsive, and they don't think before they do stuff. Not a Swords energy. This person could be mean. Okay. This person could just be volatile. Okay. As well. I don't even know what that word means. And that came to mind, by the way, just to let you know. Yeah. Something about their intentions. You have to be intentional. 2 of Wands. The plan is to go on this healing journey. 2 of Wands. That should be the plan. Whoever I'm talking to, masculine or feminine, it should be a plan to raise your vibration because it's abundant opportunity. Sun energy. Listen, if you want the wealth, if you want the abundance, if you want the clarity, if you want the enlightenment, if you want the happiness, if you want the joy, then you have to be intentional about raising your vibrations, because raising your vibration equals abundant opportunities. Some of y'all, how you going to build generational wealth in low vibration, with a low vibration? You got to go on this healing journey and you have to be intentional about it. Sun energy is out here. It's the happiest card of the deck. Damn. Your program, your plan, your intention is going to make you happy. It's going to enlighten you. It's going to bring you clarity. Then what's the problem? Ace of Cups in reverse. Fear of rejection, the burden of love, fear of rejection, the burden of love. Somebody is rejecting a soul contract. Okay, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This is collaboration. This is teamwork. You could be separated, or you guys could be separated from somebody that makes you happy. Queen of Cups, a mother figure, a baby mother. Infinite possibilities, connecting to the divine within you is all around you. Two of Pentacles. Somebody's juggling. And this is impacting your wish fulfillment. Whoever you are, because you're juggling Two of Pentacles, you juggling two situations. Nine of Cups in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Motherfucking Fool card in reverse. No new beginning, no action, no love. Like, it's all in reverse. Because you want to juggle and you know, between two situations, or you know, you want to try to adapt. You want to try to make something work that I feel like, you know, I mean, you know, do what the fuck y'all want to do out here. Okay, but I don't think you're going to be able to juggle these two situations. Two of Pentacles, Five of Cups. You're gonna end up losing, and it's going to be a great loss. And this is because you're not listening. Why? What is this? Five of Cups. Lust. Look, Four of Pentacles. You're trying to hold on to somebody. That's fucked up. You know, I really hate that for people. You know what I'm saying? I really hate that. Four of Pentacles. You know, that's an energy, a passive energy. It's not going to work, you know? They're juggling between a baby mother, a lover, and something new. Because I got the new out here. New connection, new idea, and somebody that they have passion with. They're holding on. It's a bind, though. You see that person? It's a bind. I told you, somebody has bound you. You see? You see what I'm saying? You give your power away. Somebody has bound you. It's probably not even what you... This could be magic. It could be spell work. Somebody could have did a binding spell on you. I don't know what the fuck they got going on out here. But you bound by it. And that's why nothing's working for you. You know? Because you won't let it go. You keep trying to make it work. You keep trying to juggle. And there's miracles out here for somebody. I don't know who you are. There's miracles out here. But it's with the new. Okay, it says new connections, new project, new business idea. It's happiness out here. You know, somebody's going to be in regret now or fucking later. Okay, because you can't give it up. And that's why I hate it. You know, I hate that for people, you know, and that's why I really don't be fucking around with the fuck around. You know, I don't have those issues. I don't have those problems. You know, I'm not holding on to nothing that's not vibrating with me. But I've mastered myself. You know what I'm saying? It makes a difference between me and a lot of people because I've mastered myself. You got to master yourself in order to detach easily from anything that doesn't serve your purpose. Once you get to that level of mastery where you've mastered yourself, anything that's not in alignment with your purpose, you're not even going to want it. And you're not even damn sure ain't going to try to make it fit. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here. So somebody here is going through a dark night of the soul. It could be a masculine. All right, it could be a feminine energy. Look, breaking free. I'm telling you, when you break free from the bondage, okay, mind, body, and soul, from lust, passion, bind, spell work, by raising your vibration, there go the made woman. Made woman, made man. There go motherfucker. It says what? Turning pain into power. By what? Recalling your power back. Some of y'all, these relationships that y'all fucking on, y'all fucking with people that's lost. And y'all fucking with lower vibrational energy. And it's keeping you bound to a frequency that's causing you something not to work in your favor. You know what I mean? I'm going to do a little bit more on this one. Let me see. Anything else here? I'm telling you, whoever you are, reclaim your power. All right? It says reclaiming your power, right? Reclaiming what's rightfully yours by being activated. Somebody, you could be going through an activation, an initiation right now. Okay? Your celestial, look, I told you, boom, there it is. Be obedient. It says made man right there. Self-made leader, businessman. What? When you recall your power. But it's not going to happen until you reclaim your power. So let me try to figure out what Spirit is trying to tell you. The Spirit said that's the truth, the sword of truth. You know the truth. Go through the dark night of the soul. Go through the transformation. It says you are facing past and present traumas for healing purposes. You're going through a healing time. You hold the key to your destiny. Let me see what this recalling your power is about. recalling your power, reclaiming what's rightfully yours. Planting the seeds. What seeds you grow? Look at that. Somebody is with their baby. It says planting seeds and then it says lovers. So it's definitely giving, you know, baby mama is giving semen. And look, Phoenix rising. I don't know. Y'all keep planting these seeds in passion and lust, man. So reclaiming your power is got something to do with you planting the seeds. What you seed grows. What you put in a seed, it grows. Make sure you are planting good seeds in good soil. I'm not your auntie. Okay? I'm definitely not your fucking auntie. I don't know why y'all keep, but I do not. Okay? Somebody's like, what the fuck you talking about, auntie? It's way over your head because I don't even have no nephews, okay? Hold on, y'all. Okay? Let me see. I pity the men that sit up here arguing women's comment section. It either got to be a woman or a man. Y'all should be somewhere eating ass. Y'all ain't no way. Ain't no motherfucking way. And if you got a woman or a man and you ain't somewhere getting bent over, he asks, what's the point? It's like cooking. What you doing? What you doing? What are you doing here, sir? Ma'am? Okay. What's the lovers here? No, what's the reclaiming your power? Reclaiming what's rightfully yours. Six of Swords. Somebody's stuck. No forward movement. You don't reclaim your power. You don't go forward. Look, what's the plan? Two of Wands energy. Somebody's stuck planting seeds. Make sure the seeds that you plant is in good soil. Here go a lover. Here go a passion. So I guess Spirit is saying plant. I keep telling y'all, some of y'all need to get touched. Okay? Some of y'all need to get touched. It say planting seeds. What you seed grows. Make sure you planting good seeds in good soil. What's the lovers? Queen of Wands. What is the Queen of Wands? Courageous, ambitious. Some of y'all, you need to go touch some motherfucking soil. You need to put that seed in the ground. I be trying to help people, but I don't think people get it. You see what I'm saying? I really don't. I think people be looking at this shit surface level. It's somebody, a masculine, you got a Queen of Wands in your energy. Look, lovers. You see, it's passion. This is the requirement. I don't know why Spirit, I'm telling you, with the 10 of Cups. Somebody, y'all supposed to have a baby together, or you supposed to be planting a seed somewhere. Listen, and look, there it is, the fucking Ace of Pentacles. I'm just giving y'all a blueprint. Some of y'all need generational wealth. Some of y'all here, y'all need to build wish fulfillment. Yeah, nah, this ain't hugging. I don't know. You know, listen, I don't give I promise y'all, I don't give a fuck enough because I don't make enough money to tell y'all what to do. But I see a blueprint out here for a man or a woman, take it as it resonates, to build generational wealth. And I'm just telling you what the guides are saying. Y'all could do whatever the fuck y'all want to. Y'all could go and talk to your homeboys and do what your homeboys say. You can go talk to your mama and you can do what the fuck your mama say. You can go talk. I'm just telling you what your guides is saying. How to recall your power back. You need to go and plant a seed in a Queen of Wands. I don't know why Spirit will tell you to do that. Probably because you got some binding on you. Probably because there's a bind on you. Somebody has put a spiritual bind on you that is taking your power. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck. You could do with this information, I promise, what you want to do with it, okay? Okay, I cannot. Okay? Queen of Wands is out here, though. Talk about her. What is it? I just seen the 10 of Pentacles again. Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands out here? Two of Cups. So you got a choice. You got a choice. And Spirit say, give your cup. I'm just listening. Only reason I'm telling you this, I'm literally reading the energy. All I do is read energy. I don't make up shit. I don't care about shit. I'm just telling you. Divine Masculine, you want to build generational wealth for your family and your bloodline. You have a choice. You can choose whoever the fuck you want to choose. Go put your fucking seed. It don't necessarily have to mean your physical semen seed. Okay? It could mean a seed, making the investment. You're going to have to make a choice. What are you going to choose? Two of Cups. What's the Two of Cups? Five of Wands. You're going to choose the competition. You're going to choose chaos. You're going to choose tension. This is fighting. Okay? Or you going to choose balance. Listen, that's what the guide's saying right here. You want to choose this or you want to choose that. That's your motherfucking choice. Look, I love God because God give y'all choices. You got free will to choose what the fuck you want to do. You want tension. You want chaos. You want to keep going through competition and fighting and your life to be full of chaos and bullshit. Or do you want some balance? Do you want the playing field to be leveled out? And that's where it's determined how you're going to reclaim your power. You're going to reclaim your power by making a decision on what you're going to choose. What's the Five of Wands here? You avoiding the Tower. So you avoiding this. You avoiding this because you know with this decision comes competition, chaos, and it comes problems. So you want to avoid it. But if you keep avoiding it, then you're avoiding your balance, your temperament. You're losing. You're losing. Somebody's trying to avoid this change, this Tower. Seven of Cups. What's the Seven of Cups? Somebody could feel like this is not real. This is a fantasy, an illusion. This person you don't want to let go of an option. You don't want to let go of this fantasy that you have of being able to hold on to this. You think you can hold on to this. Whoever I'm talking to here, Four of Wands, is in reverse. All your shit keep coming up in reverse. Somebody here, you on a motherfucking thin ice. You on thin motherfucking ice. Four of Wands in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. The Seven of Cups in the upright is fantasy. The Seven of Cups is options. It's in reverse. You have no options. You have no dream. This is not a dream. This is not leading you to any options. Four of Pentacles in reverse. You are trying to hold on. You cannot hold on to these options. You cannot hold on to the fantasy, this dream, because it's not one. Okay? Four of Wands in reverse. This is some type of commitment, marriage, next level, whatever this is. Four of Wands, this could be a home, a house. It's in the fuck reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Pentacles, you're not receiving justice. You're not getting it. It's in reverse. This is all your shit's in reverse because you're afraid of a Tower. Come through, Spirit. You're afraid of a Tower. Divine law is at play. The Hierophant is at play. You could be the Hierophant. You know, you could be a Hierophant. You could be somebody that's tapped in or supposed to be tapped in, and you're afraid of this Tower. What's this? Clarified Tower in reverse. Seven of Wands. You're very defensive. You're very defensive towards somebody. You got your guard up. Okay? You got your guard up to an independent energy. This could be a single woman, a single person, somebody that you see as stable, sufficient, or somebody that you see. Yeah. You think that this is a missed opportunity. You're cold in this situation here. Because you think that somebody could be in their ego. But this is magic. This is spell work. This is magic. This is spell work. Page of Cups to the Fool. Somebody's being immature in their emotions. I don't like it. I personally don't like it because you are afraid of this activation, and this activation is leading to something big. Look, break free. Come on now. Break free so you can rise again with the Phoenix. It says free yourself from this bondage, mind, body, and or soul, those thoughts, okay, whatever that is, so that you could rise. Whoever counted you out couldn't count back better than ever. You could do this. You could do this, but you got to break free from the bondage, the thoughts. And this is kind of off. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Your miracles, you could be a divine masculine or you could be a divine feminine, is tied to this Nine of Pentacles. Whoever's independent in this situation, whoever stands alone, minds their business, tends to their garden. This is a single individual. This is somebody who's don't have no motherfucking ties. Look at it, miracles. Look what it say. And this miracles popped over this Six of Pentacles. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. Because you trying to hold on and you're defensive. And baby, y'all be playing the long game. Go through your spiritual awakening. This is a spiritual awakening, something that's been activated in you. And look what comes right after you go through your spiritual awakening. Everything that you touch turns to gold. It's in the upright. It's in the upright. But you got to let the tower fall. I heard you got to let the chips fall where they may. You got to let them chips fall where they may. You defensive. But this is your purpose, to be having balance. Child. Listen, we've all been through the dark night of the soul. And it is not a pretty feeling. And it don't feel good. And it's tiring. But if you got somebody that can go through it with you, the dark night of the soul, you are truly, truly blessed. Because a lot of us go through a dark night of the soul by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no support. We don't have people to understand what we're going through. You know, and you want to be defensive. You want to try to hide what you're... You're going to have to go in it like the eye of the storm. Okay? And then you're just going to be able to come out. But just know, when you come out on the other side, it's going to be your purpose. Look, I cannot make this shit up. Everything I touch turns to gold. Everything that you will touch will turn to gold. Lost girl looking for a way out, then teamed up with you, and y'all done created a family. And now this person is clipping your fucking wings, man. Listen, y'all got to be more careful out here. Let's talk about it. Everything you touch turns to gold. What did they, so what, Gwen, what did they bring on themselves? Because I don't remember even saying nothing about somebody being... I said somebody got activated. When you get activated, you automatically get ready to go through spiritual awakening. Why do y'all confuse with people's spiritual awakening and dark night of the soul with karma? It's not karma. It's a dark night of the soul. It's an activation. It's an initiation, sweetheart. Y'all can't bring karma on people that's going through activation. That's not their karma. That's their activation. They have free will. They can choose. Somebody's been activated. That's why it's changed. It was like this. Whoever I'm talking to, if they make the decision to listen, everything that they touch turns to gold. And it don't have nothing to do with y'all think people going through. It got something to do with their spiritual growth because they're on assignment. You said when you were talking about them going through the dark night of the soul, putting dark magic and witchcraft on people. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. No, that's not what I said. Oh, no, baby. That's not what I said. Anyway, let's continue. I'm only responsible for what I say, not for what y'all hear. And I told y'all, a lot of y'all come over here and y'all try to snatch energy up that don't belong to you. Because that's not what I said. I said whoever this man is, they're going through a dark night of the soul. And they've been activated. Okay? And I said somebody that they're with could have did spell work on them, but that wasn't the highlight of the show. When these men go through dark night of the souls, it's not their karma. It's their awakening. Okay? When these men go through dark night of the souls, it's not their karma. It's their awakening to get on their path. Okay? I keep telling y'all, be real careful. Come over here projecting. Okay? I don't talk karma. Y'all, you ain't heard me say karma because I don't use the word karma. I don't believe in karma. I believe in the law of sowing and reaping. I'm a scripture person. I'm a biblical person. I don't do that witchcraft and bullshit like that. I'm a covenant person. I'm a blood bought person. I go by ancestral legacy. I go by lineage. And we don't do karma because karma don't fuck with us. Okay, you can't send karma our way. We're either going to go through a spiritual awakening or we are going to go through a dark night of the soul for our constant elevation. Everything that hits us elevates us. Okay? No, I know exactly what you're saying, and I'm here correcting you. Okay? Everything I touch turns to gold. Let's talk about it, masculine, because that's what I feel like I'm talking to here today, or it could be a feminine. Take it as it resonates. I'm telling you what I tell you to ignite your passions. This is why you've been activated, initiated. Okay, ooh, for the lady, child, for you're gonna get with the right lady. Ignite your passions. It says, lady. Trust in your higher forces. Everything that you touch turns to gold. Touch your person. Okay, touch the lady in your life. Touch the man in your life. Touch them. Wow, God, what y'all don't understand, so that you guys can enjoy and reap the reward. Okay, a lot of y'all touching everybody else but the person that you're destined to be with. Okay, a lot of y'all are touching everybody but the person that you are destined to be with, and that's your motherfucking problem. That's why ain't nothing working out for you. I'm just here to tell you here for both of y'all, man or woman. What's the lady out here for? Okay, look, I don't got to run around making shit up. I'm not an illusionist, a ventriloquist. What is the lady out here? So the lady can help you build a soul family. You're going to need help, masculine, when it comes to building your generational wealth for your family. What's the lady here to do? Help you build a soul family. What is a soul family? Embrace, connect, and uplift each other. That's where the gold is, the generational wealth, the legacy here. And then, yeah. Whoo, child. The lady here is to help you break free, child. You guys to break free of the things that you was bound to, bound by. And this is what it is, the matrix. Get your ass out that motherfucking matrix. Repeating cycles, consistently repeating cycles, feeling stuck. Look for the signs for you to escape. You guys done seen the motherfucking movie. You know what Neo was doing. You know you got agents follow you around. You know them are agents to make sure that you guys stay in the loop, going through loops. The same agents. Y'all got to learn how to identify them. And people are agents to keep you stuck in the matrix, going through the same cycle year after year after year. There's a lady out here, or a man, because I'm seeing also the fire garden. Could be a woman going through this as well. Don't have to be a man. Take it as it resonates. It's your new beginning. What will you choose? Will you choose to stay stuck in the matrix, or will you take this leap of faith and come out of it? That's what I feel like here. Your slate is clean. Diamond in the rough. I talked about you guys yesterday. Your slate is clean, babe. You don't got no karma, no karmic debt, whatever she was talking about in there. Your slate is clean. Whatever you did, whatever accountability you took, whatever repentance you did, you know, whatever introspection you did, you cleaned your slate. You don't have no karma out here. Okay? So then what is this person's outcome? Okay? Spirit wants me to ask this. What is this person's stumbling block? What's the stumbling block here? That's it. That's the stumbling block. You deserve it. Self-love. Okay? It says loving yourself inside out, putting yourself first. Speak life over you. Positive affirmations, awakening to how beautiful you are. Your stumbling block, divine masculine, divine feminine, is your lack of self-love. That is the karma. Okay, so if you wanted to know if somebody was saying you was getting karma, it's karma because you don't love yourself now. It ain't about nothing bad happening to you. It ain't about somebody doing something to you. Now your karma for every decision that you made was giving your power back. giving your power to other people. And now your self-love is an issue. You don't put yourself first. You don't treat yourself as good as you used to treat yourself because you have given your power away. That's your karma, but that's also your generational curse. This is a curse that has been on your bloodline. It ain't just, that ain't, this has been what's on your bloodline. The lack of self-love. If you could look back and think about it, there were many times probably ancestors or elders of yours didn't practice self-love either. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here. This is an opportunity for you to break those curses on your lineage by the men or women in your family. Take it as it resonates, not loving themselves by putting themselves first. Okay, self-love is not selfish. Self-love is not, if you're not okay, how can everybody else be okay? If you're not putting yourself first, how something happened to you, everybody's fucked. So you got to be okay with knowing it's okay to put yourself first. Because if you don't take care of you, what happens to the family? Talk about it. Talk about it. Yeah, this is you getting your strength back. By practicing self-love, you are going through a transformation, learning how to love yourself again, recognizing how valuable you are. Archangel Michael is there protecting you while you're going through this. This is divine intervention. Look, marriage and proposal. Listen, your throne awaits you. Stop playing. Stop playing. It's written in the Akashic records. Like everything is here working out in your favor. Okay, that's what I'm here to tell you. All right. Yeah, this is just a transformation that's required. Remain strong through this situation. This is your dark night of the soul. This is you being activated, breaking generational curses where your bloodline didn't love themselves, okay? This is not bad karma. It's actually good karma because you get to break this curse off your bloodline. That means your sons don't have to deal with it. Your daughters don't have to deal with it. Once they start seeing you put yourself first, loving yourself, they will learn how to do that. If you teach your children to put everybody before them, you know what I'm saying, instead of, so you got to lead by example by taking care of yourself first, prioritizing your well-being. Don't let your kids see you sacrificing yourself for others, because then they'll think that's the lifestyle and the way that it goes, and this becomes the curse that has landed sickness in our families because our elders was taught to put everybody first instead of themselves, and it led to their demise. It led to sickness. Start putting yourself first. Come through. Damn, didn't I just say that? Look at that, elder. It says move beyond the ancestors' patterns. Wow. So somebody here, this could be, a pattern in your bloodline, choosing lust or passion or not loving oneself or putting others over them. This could be something that your ancestors have done, the elders in your family have done. And so now this is this elder coming through to strengthen you. Okay, so somebody here, your elder could be coming through. It says embrace the energy of peace, like teaching you like how to unlock your own magic and how to be the light. All right, somebody, this could be an elder helping you. This could be an elder helping you. I heard risking you. The elder is risking you. The elder is risking you. Clarify that. The elder is risking you being imbalanced at this time. The elder is risking you. So the reason you are imbalanced at this time, because your elder believes in you. Like your elder knows that you being like not centered, not grounded, imbalanced is going to cause you to receive something that's going to push your ass. So I feel like whatever situation you could be going through right now, it's an elder allowing you to be in this position to push you. Because something happened here with the Six of Pentacles. Two of Wands, the plan didn't work. So there was some type of, you were supposed to receive something. There was a plan that you had, the Two of Wands, that you thought was going to bring you some type of balance. And it didn't. The Six of Pentacles, the plan. something about a message when it came to a Queen of Wands. So you didn't receive it because you didn't follow through with the plan to tell the feminine energy in your life the message. And you didn't make something fair with the Six of Pentacles. You didn't give unto this Queen of Wands. So the ancestor is risking you being imbalanced until you learn how to love yourself. Why wouldn't you choose this energy? You got love for this energy. Why wouldn't you tell with the message? Why wouldn't you converse with this person? Why wouldn't you follow through with the plan? That's why you imbalanced. The ancestor is risking you. I'm telling you, because you were supposed to, Six of Pentacles, give a message or give something to a Queen of Wands, a cup of love, Two of Cups, and you didn't. Two of Wands. Sri said, that's the motherfucking truth. And it fell right over this elder. Let me get out y'all elder business because I really don't like fucking with y'all ancestors too much. Because they be on some slick shit. You know what I'm saying? And I really got to give these ancestors and elders more credit than y'all do. Okay? The Ace of Swords talks about the truth. It talks about clarity. This elder is trying to get you some type of truth or some type of clarity here when it comes to this Queen of Wands, Two of Cups, okay? That something about a message with the Page of Wands, something about the Six of Pentacles, which talks about fairness, equal give and take. You're supposed to be equal give and take. That's the motherfucking plan to bring you some type of balance, but it's a generational curse of the lack of self-love that you got to change. You got to go through this transformation, this tower here, because that's why you're imbalanced. Yeah. Five of Wands in reverse. You got to release some competition. You got to release this tension. What is this Five of Wands? Come on now. Y'all going to have to get away from... Yeah, look, a fucking karmic lover. Listen, that's your ancestor telling on you. Okay? That's the elder. I told you, y'all elders and ancestors fuck with me. They love me. They love my dirty draws. Ain't nothing I could do to make them mad. They always going to come tell me y'all motherfucking business. Okay? Because they rock with me because I'm the ancestors' lineage. I'm tied to the legacy. They always gonna come tell me when y'all fucking up, okay? You are over here with this bullshit, and that's what your ancestors said. Your ancestors don't like who you with. That's their business. I'm telling you, look! That motherfucker said, get on. It's time for you to get on, get in the boat, and get the moving. That's your ancestor. I don't know what your to the single lady, the Nine of Pentacles, who you been up in your head about. Listen, your ancestors said you're supposed to be working with them. Eight of Pentacles, yep, and closing out some cycles here. Through marriage, a solid foundation. Listen, your ancestor don't fuck around with the person you fuck with. I mean, I just, you know, Five of Wands, because it's all chaotic over there. I guess this person really cares about your mental health, your peace, because there's a lot of fiery energy over here, okay? A lot of wands, a lot of action, could be a lot of fighting and fucking. I don't know what's going over there. I really don't even give a fuck, okay? I honestly don't give a fuck. But your ancestor do, and your elder do. And your elder don't like that this person has you in this energy, you know? And that's something else that your ancestor give a fuck about you. How your ancestor or your elder give more about you than your own fucking self. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to do better. Do the fuck better, okay, out here. That motherfucker's like, if you don't get on that boat and get the fuck gone, get your ass up through, Lord have mercy. I ain't got time to be dealing with y'all ancestors because they some slick talking motherfuckers. They be, excuse me, I ain't mean to say motherfuckers. You know, I'm getting out of hand and getting out of pocket. Let me calm my ass down. Let me see what else is here, elder. This motherfucker. I'm telling you, this said ignite your passion. This came out twice. Ignite your passion. Shift your perception. Shift your motherfucking perception, your ancestor said. See beyond your current situation, motherfucker. And follow the voice of your soul, god dang it. Be the light. Unlock your magic. Embrace the energy of peace. If it ain't peace, you know, if it ain't peaceful, baby, you got to let that shit go. I'm just trying to tell him, Miss Matt Melanie. I'm just trying to tell him, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't about peace, let that shit go. You know? Because I'm telling y'all, do you know how many men have died from a broken heart? How many men have died from low vibrational energy, unhealed energy, trauma, unforgiveness, man? You better let that shit go. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. I don't give a fuck. Obviously, this person give a fuck. Let go of the need to be right Ooh, it's a father in the sky. I don't know whose father is in the sky. I'm about to get out this energy because motherfuckers always saying I'm spooky, I'm a witch and shit like that. I just be channeling energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't bother nobody. I just be reading the fuck out of y'all's energy, okay? It says, peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Father in the sky. Trust in the unknown. Take it as it resonates, child. No, this is somebody's father, okay? This is somebody's father. It say elder. It say father in the sky. Eagle eye, focused, okay? Somebody's father had the eagle eye. They was always focused, or they're focused, or they're trying to help you focus, okay? Focus on what? Focus on keeping the peace. Let go of the need to be right. Get out your fucking ego. Get out your pride. Connect with your motherfucking emotion. Is this what your ancestors said? Connect with your motherfucking emotions. That's what it say, water garden. Connect with your motherfucking emotions. You understand what I'm saying here? It say love and let yourself be loved, motherfuckers. Trust and thrive, motherfuckers. I'm sick of this shit now. Your ancestors should not have to come drop through these messages through me. I'm sure this is the energy they already telling you. I'm pretty sure you have a better relationship with your own fucking elder than I do. Why do your elder gotta come over here, okay, in the fucking hills, bothering me when you need to be already listening to your fucking elder? That's why I'm saying, that's why I'm saying a lot of y'all be on that bullshit. Y'all be on that bullshit. You don't even listen to your own elders. Talking about your ancestors this and your ancestors that. Ain't none of that shit because you don't listen. You don't fucking listen to your own ancestors, your own elders and shit like that. You were supposed to give some. Y'all hard-headed as fuck. Y'all some hard-headed ass people. I'm telling you. I'm not hard-headed. You know what I'm saying? I live my life according to, I live this shit for real. So, I just, you know, but it's a lifestyle for me. It's a lifestyle for me to listen to my intuition. I can't get up and take the word of a motherfucking podcaster, a pastor, a mother, a father, a uncle. I can't take nobody's word over my own intuition. I don't do it. I'm not never doing it. I will never, ever listen to somebody before I listen to my own intuition. I can't do it. I don't know how motherfuckers ride around doing it. I don't know how motherfuckers influence y'all. I don't understand it in my life. That's why don't nobody like me. Don't nobody like me because they can't influence me. If I intuitively am not picking it up, you don't know a motherfucking thing about nothing I'm supposed to be doing. If I do something, it's because I want to do it. But if my ancestors say don't do it, I'm not. For instance, let me give you an instance. I love a nutting ass nigga, but I know it's God loving the nutting ass nigga through me. And eventually what's going to happen is when times hit that person and hit them good, they'll remember the God who loved them, not me. You see what I'm saying? I can show a nutting ass nigga love, the love of God, and he will remember that shit for the rest of his fucking life. And he will have to say, truly, truly, there is a God. And I'll roll with that. But I ain't gonna get attached to a nothing ass nigga now. I ain't gonna get attached to a nothing ass. I'm not gonna fall head over heels for a nothing ass. I'm not getting ready to be sitting up there planning my life with a nothing ass nigga. I'm not getting ready to call the mother. You see what I'm saying? I can love a motherfucker unconditionally, but I ain't gonna be planning my whole motherfucking life and existence, and I know you ain't shit. I know you ain't doing shit. You ain't about shit. You ain't about to do shit. But I love your dirty draws. I sure will, because I have the love of God in me. I'm a loving person. I am love. But I won't get attached to nothing that is not in alignment with what I'm doing in my life. If you're not in this program, you don't even really exist outside of me just loving you. You don't even exist. If you're not over here participating in this program, you are a non-existent, non-attachment, non-motherfucking factor in my life. But I can still love you. I can still love you. Okay? Yeah. But if you're not a part of my plan and my program, it's detachment. I get attached to nothing that's not a part of what I got going on. Some of you guys, you get attached. Y'all get attached to shit you don't have no business being attached to. It's not a part of your program. It's not a part of your... How are y'all out here building with shit that is not even a part of your fucking program? I just don't get it. I don't get it. You gotta master yourself. There has to be a level of mastery that's going to prevent you guys from going through these matrix loops, staying stuck in cycles. All right, let me see what else we got out here. Somebody here, let's look at this. Somebody needs to connect with their emotions. Love and let yourself be loved. Come through, spirit. Nature. Somebody here, you need to get grounded. Okay? This could be a problem. Yeah, somebody, look, twin flame, regrets, missing an opportunity. They want a fresh start and a new beginning, but spirit said they're in the matrix. So you could have somebody pulling on your energy that wants a fresh start, but this person is stuck in a cycle, stuck in a matrix. Somebody wants to connect with you because you are connected to Mother Gaia. You are connected to the earth. You got to watch out for that. I'm talking to the divine feminines. You have to be careful attaching to people or allowing people to attach to you because you are connected to Mother Gaia, because you are connected to your emotions, and because you love. Somebody here who missed an opportunity wants to connect with you. That motherfucker crept out. Yeah, a twin flame. He keep coming out. He's in the fucking matrix. Look, somebody's stuck. Somebody's stuck. They planted seeds there. They planted seeds. What you seed grows. Make sure you're planting good soil. Somebody here, you got an ex, okay? And they're bound, okay, in the matrix. They planted some type of seed, and I feel like it's a child. What's the seed? Why is this person in the collective's energy? They feel stuck, repeating cycles, looking for a sign, because you hold the key to their motherfucking destiny. Lord have mercy. You hold the key to their destiny. Amen. But we saw that in the previous spread. That's why the elder said to go towards the divine feminine. That's why the elder was saying, why are you connected to this passion, this lust, this energy that's keeping you stuck in this matrix when we're giving you a way out? Go towards the divine feminine who is connected to Mother Gaia, who's loving, who's connected to their emotions, and let this person pour into you. But some of y'all scared because y'all in y'all comfort zone. Y'all like fighting and chaos and tension because that's what y'all used to. A lot of men ain't used to peace. Yeah, look, high priestess, loyalty, spiritual awakening. Somebody here, you have a person in your life that can be loyal to you while you go through your spiritual awakening. This is a friend of yours, okay? This person, you could be receiving intuitive guidelines. I was going to say intuitive downloads. Spirit said you could be receiving intuitive guidelines on how to recall your power back. Take it as it resonates, child. Somebody here, you have a divine feminine energy that's connected to Mother Gaia, the earth, her emotions, and love. Let yourself be loved. All right? You stuck in a cycle, stuck in the matrix. This person holds the key to your destiny. Self-made businessman, made man. All right? This person's going to help you recall your power back because you're rare. You're a diamond in the rough here. Look at that abundance. Go get it. Go get it. That's all I'm going to say. Listen. That's your reading. I hope y'all learned something. I hope it helped. I hope I said something that brought you clarity. Damn. 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 That's all I gotta say. Damn. That was a lot. Let me get y'all some angel messages. That was a lot. Look at miracles at the bottom of the deck. Expect miracles, forgiveness, and understanding. You could want to ask this energy for forgiveness, to understand. Expect miracles. This person is going to keep their composure, or you need to. You need to learn how to get grounded. Whoo, child. Surrender. Surrender to this love. Surrender to letting yourself be loved. Surrender to loving. Okay, you could do this, all right? Take charge and take some fucking action, all right? Expect miracles. This out here 3 motherfucking times. This is not, like I said, for some of you guys, you got to understand, this is not you receiving something that you worked for, or this is not something tangible. This is going to be a miracle. This is going to be something that's supernatural, but it takes for you to take action. Okay? You got to take some type of action. You got to surrender to the love, child. All right? This is a learning experience. You'll learn as you go. All right? Wow. So we got a masculine that needs to do the motherfucking work. All right, to gain some strength and some guidance. Spirit said, ask and receive. You're going to see signs and wonders. This is going to make you happy because this is your sacred plan. All right, this is your sacred plan. That's your reading. I hope it helps you guys. Have a wonderful weekend.